Yeah. Uh. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, Grand Rise, Grand Rise. To all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters, welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Today it's Manday. We in the building, y'all. Hey, y'all know what it is. First and foremost, big up to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. Secondly, big up to the best moderators in the game. Y'all know who they are. Young Bull, J Bucks, Master Teacher Fox Dot, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka P Mac, Coach Ricky, Club Can't Get In, Gary Bear, Big Frank, Marco, Sean Diacore, Lord, Uncle P, and my big bro, bringing up the rear for show, Professor Remo Williams. And we can't forget about the queens. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC, aka Miss Kimber, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Dog. We got the Queen, Miss Vanna Black. We got the beautiful Miss Asha Brooks. And last but not least, we got the Queen Goddess, Miss Cece Craven, Carefully. Hey, man, if ever y'all in the city, man, don't forget to patronize these melanated businesses, man. Lynn Chicago Pizza. Update on that, man. They closed until further notice. I got to get up with my boy and see what's going on. Cafe where grown folks play, Urban Lust Cafe, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, and the House of Health and Wellness, y'all. And man, if anybody knows somebody that's doing something good in the community, man, non-for-profit business or something, and they giving back, let me know. We'll highlight them. Hey, first of all, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I like to do, man. I like to collect my thoughts and collect my notes and get myself together and let y'all hear the theme song with all my beautiful voice on top of it. So, you know, that's what we gonna do. Hey, man, without any further ado, man, let me let y'all rock out to Demond Deshaun and El Boogie, you know what I'm saying, on the production.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Uh-huh. Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking that how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got it zipping, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big gangers conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation.
Yeah, why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. The hood, bearded conversation, homie, tapped in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us. The block, giving it back.
Come on. The hood love us. The block, giving it back. The hood love us. Giving it back, bearded conversation off the block, giving it back, bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. I am your host, Beard Gang is Con, aka the Con Man, BKA Mr. BGK. What's going on? Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody, man. You know, it's Manly Manday. We in the building, man. You know, hey, man, let's get to it, man. Y'all know how I like to start off every show, man. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we're cordial with, people we come in contact with on a daily basis. Our families, our extended families, more especially our bearded conversation, our bearded studios, our bearded lounge out the dark, and our bearded tabernacle family. Excuse me. Um, you know what I'm saying, man? And secondly, man, don't forget to master those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time for those in the back that was doing something y'all ain't had no business doing instead of listening to your boy. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And we're gonna sprinkle a little support on top, man. E40 that thing, because a little support go a long, 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 long way, y'all. If you don't believe me, try it out. If it don't work, come on back when you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Bearded Conversation, y'all. Manly Manday, man. Open platform, open forum. The link is in the chat. The link will be posted in the chat periodically throughout the publication. If one want to come add to the topic, discuss the topic with, or if one feel as though they need to vent, or if they got something that needs to be talked about, or they feel needs to be talked about that's not getting talked about, that's what we're here for on Bearded Conversation. So, man, feel more than free to hit that link. Come on up. If not, you can stay in the chat, but don't be no chat warrior, man. We don't need no chatty patties. You feel me? We don't need no motherfucking chatty patties. Hey, man, and before we get into the show, y'all know we got to do it, man. Y'all know we got to do it. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. Let me say that one time and I'm going to be slow. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying and undertone that we do emphasize and stress edutainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And please get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion, because we don't want you going out here starting no revolts, robbing no banks, telling your boss what he or she can take and how they can turn it sideways and where to put it. You feel me? That's what the disclaimer is for, amongst other things. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, hey man, and don't be stingy with your pocketbooks neither, man. Don't be stingy with your pocketbooks, man. If you fucking with your boy, man, and you like what's going on the channel, man, hit that cash out scrolling at the bottom. Hit that link, buy me a coffee. Your boy like it black with a breakfast bacon sandwich in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? Or y'all can support that super chat, man. When y'all and listen, listen, it don't just support the masses. You know that's what I like to say. You know what I'm saying? It's because it do, because it does. It supports the masses. What's going on, brother King, the GM? How you feeling tonight, my boy?
I'm chilling, bro.
Got the Oracle in the building. Got the Oracle in the building. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm saying?
Just
Yeah,
chilling,
man.
bro. Listen. The thing about it is, it's from Missouri, right? From St. Louis. You know, the Bears are a state symbol, so I gotta pull up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh,
I fuck with Bearded. That's my guy.
yeah, the bet. Hold on. Let me let them see that. Hold on. Let me take this out the screen so y'all can see the Bears, man. You feel me? They chilling, man. You feel, look. We took a hard loss to Detroit, man. We took a hard loss to Detroit. Oh my goodness, we took a hard loss. Marco, what up? My boy Marco in the building. What's going on, Marco? We got Marco, Uncle P. You know what I'm saying? My Oracle done pulled up, man. Yeah, man. Man, did you see the game, brother? I was at work,
I did not.
so I seen bits and pieces of it. Man, we couldn't hold on to the football. We was fumbling all over the place. That it was just horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? The highlights that it was just horrible, bro. You know, but everybody kept saying, "Oh man, y'all look good the first game, even though y'all lost, man." Woo woo. Man, that shit was a fiasco, debacle. That shit was horrible, terrible. Anything, man, was oh my goodness, man, you know.
Oh my God.
Talk to
Oh
him.
my God.
That shit, man. Look, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, and look, and I'm going around talking about the Bears going to the playoffs. Shit. Hey, but it's still early. It's still early. New coaching staff, you know what I'm saying? Second year quarterback, it's still early. You know what I'm saying? Last year, it was a decent year for him. I'm not gonna say it was a spectacular year or he had a great year or good year. It was a decent year. He learned some things, you know what I'm saying? He learned how to go through his I don't think this offense, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is, man. I just Caleb Williams, when he looked good, I don't know if he lose confidence in himself mid game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he don't have the team on his side, that line. I don't know, but it just don't look good, bro. And we got to change that. We got to fix that some way, somehow. God damn, man. We can't be
I'll
losing to them.
I'll tell you this, Beard. As a fan of sports, right? I remember the Broncos. They had John Elway, Warren Sapp,
Mm-hmm.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I come from that era where you put that football up on your wall. You get what I'm saying? I have a cousin who's Terrell Davis
Bro
from the
Davis
Broncos,
from the Broncos.
and I got
I got
that sign
that sign
card for people
card
who want to question it.
on the question.
I love the sports,
I love the
but bro,
sports.
it's bro, I love it, but it's a different game. Knock
Yeah,
someone
it is.
block off.
It is. It is, but man, but no, but I'm talking about the organization, man. We ain't fuck the Broncos. We own the Bears right now. This shit is fuck the Broncos. This shit is crazy, bro. I just don't understand, man. And it's like they not competing when they go out there. It's like they set up a failure. Like Miss Kimber said, we got a toxic relationship with the Bears. Time to let them go. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna let them go. I'm not gonna let them go. You know what I'm saying? I'm with them, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Bear down right now. We starting off the season 0-2, which ain't looking good. But again, I got understanding that we can turn this thing around. I got faith that we can turn this thing around. I ain't want to say the word faith, but I got a little faith that we can turn it around. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get it together, man. That shit was just horrible, man. I'm talking about the running game was fucking horrible. The quarterbacking was horrible. The defense was fucking horrible. Man, everything was just the fucking special team. Everything was horrible, man. How can 52-14?
Hey, Bearded, we have a
We have
unique connection from St. Louis to Chicago. Because if I come to a Cubs game as a St. Louis fan, I'm on 10.
Yeah, but see, but I don't know, man, because y'all, I wouldn't do that because I don't really rock with St. Louis teams like that. You feel me? I'm a Chicago team,
I don't feel you. I don't understand, bro. I
but
respect
see,
it, but I don't feel you. I respect it though.
I don't rock with no St. Louis now, and even outside of the other teams that I like, St. Louis ain't one of the teams. Green Bay ain't one of the teams. You know what I'm saying? Like Minnesota ain't one of my teams. Even though the surrounding states where we like little big little brother, big brother, little cousin, big cousin. I don't
Facts.
rock with those teams. I don't rock with those teams. Like if I had to take on another football team, I would rock with Kansas City.
From Missouri though, not Illinois. Squad.
Yeah, but it ain't. I like Pat Mahomes. Now, except for them, I rock with Pat Mahomes because I fuck with Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelsey.
Right.
All right.
From what state?
So I take that back. It's still
No,
Missouri. It's still Missouri. So I take
it's
that
still
back.
Missouri, bro. We're right down the street, bro.
Take that back. I take
We're
that so
right there, bro.
I forgot Kansas City, but it don't even seem like it though, man. Kansas City don't even seem like it's attached to fucking Missouri, man. But it is though. It is. I
East
take
St.
that.
Louis, for the people from St. Louis, don't feel the same way, but we still get wrapped up in that.
Yeah, yeah.
We right down that water. We
I think
value people, bro. We
only
we
be, only
we
because of Pat.
value people.
Yeah, but only because of Pat Mahomes, though, man. Only because of Pat Mahomes, man. Only because of Pat Mahomes. And Kelsey. And Andy Reid too. The coach. Yeah, I fuck with Andy Reid hard. I think Andy Reid is he up there with Bill Belichick when we talking about the coaches of football and George Halas and all the other great owners slash coaches of football. You know what I'm saying? Andy Reid has a great football man. I will say that. Y'all stole y'all one when y'all got Andy, and then he was
Hey,
able to
Bert,
get
Bert, let me ask you
had
this.
Ask you
what?
this.
You ever play baseball?
No, I really want a big baseball player. I ain't no really big baseball fan.
Did you play it
I
though?
mean, no, I ain't really. I play. Yeah, well, I played it for fun. Yeah, I played. Yeah, I played it before, but yeah, I
Let me
wasn't
ask you
really
this: who gets paid the most in throughout the sports?
baseball players.
Ooh,
What was I don't. When we talk about football, I ain't getting it.
no, I'm saying in sports, right? Because I played for the Junior Olympics at one point in time. But what I'm saying is
What sport you play? Baseball.
baseball. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Any sport we step into, we dominate. But baseball is the last thing talked about. But it's the thing that we. Let me ask you this, Bennett. You remember the Negro League?
Yeah. 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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
They
yeah.
try to push it back.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
They get paid the most, but go over here with this. We have the superior batting speed, bro. The hand-to-eye coordination, all of this. But we gotta show the money. But yeah, we come from that same thing. No different than ice skating and playing hockey.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Hockey was
so,
invented by black players up in Nova Scotia and shit. Yeah. Yeah.
what they
Mm.
look like? What they
But
look
you,
like?
but you still throwing me off because we talking football. You went everywhere
But
else.
we talking sports.
Yeah, but we sticking to football right now, man. I'm talking about my Bears, man. You talking
Yes,
about
sir.
everybody,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
talking about everybody but I'm hurt right now, man. Fuck everybody else right now. We talking about my Bears, man. We gotta fix my Bears, man.
Yeah, come to St. Louis and get that gumbo. That Midwest gumbo.
Uncle P said my first game in Soldier Field was in 1980. Snow flurries before the game. It was magical for a young Bears fan and has a
Wow.
great long memory for me. Yeah,
Wow.
man. Man, my first Bear game, I believe I was in a group home. Uh, and my first Bear game, I went to see. They was playing Kansas City. Playing Kansas City, they sure was. This was a while ago. They was playing Kansas City, man. And I ain't gonna even lie. Into that game, I didn't get hooked. I got hooked after that game because I really wasn't a big football fan. I was more of a basketball person. And then shit, and then man, that game got me into football. Started playing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then I got into the coaching and been doing it ever since, man. Football is it, man. Football. Woo. Man, football. But my Bears, man. We gotta fix my Bears, man. I'm sorry, man. We gotta fix them. Yeah, man. But they'll be all right, man. It's still early, man. I ain't worried about them. Oh man. Did you see that fight last night, brother?
I did, and
Okay. Give me your
I
assessment on last.
I
That's what I
was
want.
I was a bit surprised because on both halves they they have a chin. Pause. It's different between being able to lay a punch and take one. It was crazy entertaining. But listen, bitter. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. When I saw the braids from the '90s, in my mind, I went to the Black Air Forces, and I said to myself, "There's no way he gonna snap off. He gonna snap off." Just from a cultural perspective, bro. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was a really good brawl. But I will ask you this, Bearded. What do you think about him getting his um his his belts back and bringing it back
Who
in
you
front of
who
his
you talking
wife?
about? Who you talking
The,
about?
the fight.
Who getting who belts back? What do you mean? What you
No,
mean?
no, you didn't see it on the back end.
No, what happened? No, what happened?
No, he gave when he beat his ass. He gave his belts back that he took
Who
in that ass beating. Crawford.
Crawford gave what belt back?
He gave he gave 3 titles back
To who?
to the person he beat his ass with, bro.
What you mean he gave three back? Nah, I
No,
don't know nothing.
listen. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna send it to you. The chat. If I'm tripping, I may be tripping.
No,
I'll
no,
send it to you.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying because I don't know. So you mean what you mean? Crawford gave back 3 belts?
He didn't accept. He accepted the victory, but he
Uh-huh.
gave back everything that he took from him.
No, he didn't take no belt from Canelo. He didn't take no belt from Canelo. That fight was for the Ring Magazine belt.
Right?
It wasn't. Yeah, wasn't no other belts involved in this. That was the only belt involved. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what you mean by Crawford gave back 3 belts because there wasn't no belts involved. This was just for that Ring Magazine title, and he won that title. So are you saying he gave the Ring Magazine belt back because he can't
No,
give any other?
there was a situation after the fight where they talked, and he handed him a bunch of belts. I pull it up because he was
Yeah,
talking himself.
that I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, let me see if I can find something.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
I ain't heard about that. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something like that, chat. Let me see. Let me see. Gives back. Let me see after Canelo fight. Let me see. Okay. It says, this is what it says, chat. It says, after defeating Canelo Alvarez on September the 13th, 2025, Terrence Crawford quickly uh, publicly returned Alvarez championship belts as a gesture of sportsmanship and respect. The action was not a forfeiture of his victory, as Crawford officially retains the titles and will be issued his own belts by sanctioning body. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. So this was a title fight?
But I'm not,
What?
bro. Bearded, if I come up here talking my shit, bro.
Wait a minute. But this wasn't supposed to be a title fight. This was just supposed to be a regular fight for the Ring
But
magazine.
even if it wasn't the gesture, out of
So no.
respect,
So what I'm saying is, so Canelo gave up his belts to him for getting beat, and then Crawford gave him back. Like, no.
no, it was a thing of like, hey, I'm here for the sport. I'm giving you these out of respect. I can get my own, but make sure. And he shook his wife's hand and his son's hand in front of the camera to say, "Hey, I'm not trying to take anything from you. You a real warrior." On the back end, I'm gonna get it, but the gesture it was different, bro. And most people don't even know that.
Hold on, wait a minute. It said as a sign of respect after winning the unanimous decision, Crawford crashed Alvarez post-fight press conference to hand the belts back to the former champion. He explained on Pat McAfee show that he has a ton of respect for Canelo and was a fan of his. Honoring the long reign, Canelo had held the super middleweight crowns for nearly 5 years, but giving the belt back, Crawford honored Alvarez's dominant reign at 168 pounds in his career as one of boxing's pound for pound greats. It's an unwritten rule in boxing for a new champion to allow the former champion to hold the personalized belts. Okay. See,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying.
How often do you see it though?
Yeah, so yeah, all right, that's cool. Fuck all that. I get that, right?
God damn, Bitter.
Yeah, fuck all that. Cause it's a thing of like you can have these motherfuckers. They gonna make me some new fresh belts and put my name on these joints, and I feel that. But what I'm lost at is that not saying that what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. That's a great thing. That was a great gesture, especially for boxing because boxing has lost this nostalgia throughout these years, especially with the MMA, with the introduction of MMA and other little local MMA style type venues. So you know what I'm saying. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm not disputing that. But
Right.
when I fuck that, what I'm trying to, because I'm trying to grasp, like, I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. See, I didn't know that fight was for his belts, not just, I thought it was just for that Ring magazine. And I think when I read it, I got it misconstrued. So the Ring magazine, so it was for unification, and it did say a unification of the belts, and that Ring magazine solidified it for each weight class. So I get okay. So when he
You
won
called me
that
the
ring,
oracle for yourself, bro. I'm just,
so when Yeah, so when he won the Ring Magazine belt, he got all those titles, and he kept the
Facts.
Ring Magazine belt, but gave him back his middleweight belt champion.
Out of
Okay,
respect.
out of respect. See now I'm rocking. Now I'm understanding what's going. See, I wasn't like I'm like Gabe built some belts back. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
On
what
the
the
Oracle,
hell? Like,
baby. Listen, my dad boxed in the army, bro. The first time I got hit my chin was from my dad in the gloves, and he didn't try to knock me out, but I felt it, bro.
yeah, Uncle P said Canelo handled his defeat very well and gave Crawford all his flowers.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. Out of respect. That's that
Mm.
backyard. We can hoop in the backyard after we box type shit. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I still think that fight. I mean, man, listen, man. You know,
Come on, man.
I always gotta have a little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bullshit. Hey, man, that was a bullshit fight, man. That wasn't Canelo out there, man. That was I don't know what that was out there. That was $150 million N word out there. That wasn't Canelo out there. You feel me?
Hey,
I think
listen.
Canelo could have gave a better showing and put on a better fight, Brody. I'm honestly, I could be wrong, and I'm not taking nothing away from Crawford because I knew Crawford was gonna win the fight. But I just thought it was gonna be a better fight. I just to me, I watched Canelo what before. Listen, when I knew Canelo was finna fight Crawford, I went back and watched Canelo's fights. I didn't see no fight before, but I didn't went back and watched. I'm talking about why Canelo a bad mother. Shut your
That's a
mouth.
fact. Don't get it twisted.
This
It's
one
a fact.
Canelo, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This wasn't Canelo, bro. That
I
wasn't
give you
Canelo.
that.
That must have been a clone or something, bro. Or motherfucker was like, shit, I'm gonna take this 150 million when you lose. And, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I don't know.
that's a
Or
decent
it could have been,
payday.
yeah, or it could have been the underlay for the overlay for the next fight. He said, yeah, but see, hold on, Uncle P. You can't say that, Uncle P. Crawford older than Canelo.
Bars.
Crawford older than Canelo.
Talk to
Uncle P said
him.
he's not in the spring chicken anymore. That's true. Ain't now one of them is. He said he has miles in him. Yeah, but Crawford do too. Crawford do too. Crawford older than Canelo.
The
You know what I'm
90s
saying?
braids, the 90s braids with the forehead is very is very listen, it's very yeah. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know, it's very reminiscent of the Black Air Forces. So when you see it, you have to respect it. I'm sorry. You from the Midwest, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. The
Hell no.
braids and them Black Air Forces is a wrap, bro.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all a fool, man. He
And
said,
listen,
motherfucker got these head braids, boy. They got on them black forces, boy. You know you know
you
you
know
informed.
what's up. Facts,
He said, you
bro.
know you informed battle, man. You said Crawford has less wear. Um, that could be true, Uncle P. That could be true. Crawford has less wear, but how many fights have Canelo fought? Let me see. Let me see. How many fights have Canelo fought? That how many? I'm sorry, y'all. I like to look this shit up. How many fights Canelo fought? Because I think he got a crazy ass record. He only lost like 3 times, right? Let's see, yeah, 63 wins and 3 losses. So yeah, 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 yeah. You're right, Uncle P. 63 wins and only 3 losses, 2 draws. That's a lot of fights, bro. That's a lot of fights, bro.
It's a fuck ton of fights.
And only had 3 losses, and Bud gave you that third loss. That's a lot of fights, bro. That's a hell of a record, bro.
Hey, Britta,
63.
can I throw a monkey wrench in?
Go ahead.
I'm on the patio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting outside and I see a car go by with a sprayer. Now, every year there's a car that comes by who sprays some shit out of their car. I just saw it again today. Bearded, you older than me, bro. When did this shit start?
When did what start? Motherfuckers spraying shit out their car?
No, like during the fall, like right when we go to summer to fall, there's a car that comes by, a truck with insignia who spray shit. Well, we don't remember lightning bugs, bro.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
listen. I'm old enough or young enough, whichever, however way. Like, bro, it's a gas these days. Remember, we used to take lightning bugs and put them in the jar,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
bro, we don't.
I ain't
There's no fucking lightning bugs, bro.
no, it's lightning bugs. I be seeing lightning bugs. I ain't never did that shit, but I know people who used to do that shit. They catch them and make earrings and shit out of them.
No.
Yeah,
The point is
but
in Chicago.
I don't see that shit in Chicago. I don't see nobody pulling up spraying shit. I don't see that. But yeah, see mosquito. Uncle P saying mosquito spray. I don't know. I don't see nobody doing that shit out
Uncle
here.
P, pull up on the panel. I'm not tripping. I just saw it just now, bro. It's every year, bro.
I don't be seeing that shit, man. I ain't never seen nobody do that. You
That's
feel?
listen. St. Louis is one of the co-founders of Monsanto, and I'll leave that. They call it Bear. I'll leave that right there. But I just saw it, bro.
So
I'm a country boy. We outside, like
so so what he
enjoying
got out.
nature.
I'm
I'm
saying
sorry.
so what he got. So he got out and got the spraying shit, or the car was spraying
No,
shit.
no, no. There's a truck every year who comes through the neighborhood. No different than Google Maps, which is why they can see your house and the car that you drive. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Every year he comes and they spray shit, bro. We don't ask no questions. It's documented in your city, in your county, and in your state. But we don't care.
I ain't
But
never seen it. I mean, I ain't saying you wrong, but I ain't never seen it.
no,
But
I feel you. I feel you. So
yeah,
so
I ain't never.
it's a real thing.
Peso, what up? Yeah, Uncle Pete say, he say, GM correct about the bugs. He say the love bugs have almost disappeared from Florida last decade. Yeah, so
I'm
yeah, I
telling
can't,
you, bro.
so they might be out there spraying. Well, it's a possibility that they are out there spraying shit and getting rid of bug. But I ain't never seen it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. Shit is same with chemtrails. They try to say it's the combustible and all that shit, and it's just smoke and all that shit, and they not really dropping nothing about
Hey,
it.
Bitter, you telling me you never put lightning bugs in the jar, bro?
Nah, I ain't do that, bro. I wasn't that type of little kid. Nah, that
But
wasn't. I was.
you remember when you were younger, when you would look outside and you would see
I seen
lightning bugs, bro?
lightning bugs though. I seen lightning bugs this summer. I still
Is it
see
the same? Is it the same now than before?
them. Yeah, I still see them a lot. Where I'm at, I see them a lot. I see them a lot where I'm at. Most definitely, I do. I see them a lot.
Hmm.
Maybe they just running from St. Louis because y'all spraying that shit heavy. You feel me? And they don't want to be
No,
around that shit.
that's a fact. I just told you what just happened in real
Yeah.
life. Like I
So
his
they probably
metadata.
so they talk about it, and they probably like, yeah, nah, they be spraying over there. We finna go over here. They don't spray that much. You feel?
But listen, I'll say this, and I'm gonna let it get a little bleak for a second. St. Louis is one of the places well known where they dump nuclear waste, and they're paying out a lot of money right now to the people in St. Louis, and most of the people have already passed on. But it's a huge lawsuit right now.
Damn.
Facts. Listen, I'm gonna say this the first time on in public, which sounds weird me saying this. Our prosecuting attorney in Missouri sued China for about 2.5 billion in regards to the and won the case.
So that means the city got 2.5 billion, or the prosecuting attorney did.
They have to collect it. The point
Oh,
is, the laws
we
that
need,
listen. There's some people in the court who say, "Hey, what happened took place was not legal. Pay up." That's all.
man, you just turned this you just took this shit somewhere totally so well.
I'm from St. Louis, bro. It's in the news right now as of recent.
We went from Crawford to this. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, that's a drastic change, brother. That's a hell of a drastic change. But but what I will say is that money going to the people, or
Absolutely not.
that's what see. So the purpose of that person or that prosecuting attorney winning that money is irrelevant because it was supposed to be uh because of the atrocities that was done to the people. Now, if the people ain't benefiting from that 2.5 billion, I could possibly care less. Now that means the people need to come together and sue that attorney so we can get a piece of that money. Also, the people of St. Louis can get a piece of that money. You
Or
feel?
or you can understand why they're doing what they're doing, how it works, how it functions.
Mm.
And the laws that he uses is the same laws that the indigenous people use. But it won't be talked like that. So what he came out, and I think he was on the Sean Ryan show as well. In public, hey, um, the indigenous people here have some laws, and we're not fucking around here in Missouri, and we suing anyone who comes against that. What he cannot say is he has to go up there and do his job because we said so. Because, like I keep saying, they are our children.
Man, you
Talk to me, Tim. Talk to me, bro.
I don't know what to say, brother. I don't
You
know
can
what
you
to say.
can Google this right now. Look, Missouri, common law. Bitter, you know what I'm saying when I say that. Lawsuit with China. No one's talking about it. Did he choose to, or was he influenced to? Hey, like Uncle Rucker said, I would shoot you, but the white man got a better aim. No, fuck that. Google it, G.
As of
Google it,
March
bro.
As of March 2025, Missouri has secured a 24.5 billion default
Who?
judgment against China in a common law based lawsuit related to this talking about the pandemic. The lawsuit
Oh,
initiated
whoa,
by
whoa,
Missouri,
whoa, wait. We standing on business.
you know what I'm saying, the lawsuit initiated by Missouri's attorney general was ultimately successful on the common law antitrust claim after being appealed. And initially filed in 2020 by Attorney General Eric Schmidt, accused China and several related entities for hoarding personal protective equipment, PPE, during the early days of the pandemic, amongst other claims.
We working in the background, chief. They won't put that on CNBC, on Fox 2. They won't do that. Bitter. You my guy, bro. He from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Before the pandemic took place, bro, I got a phone call. Like, hey, make sure you have A, B, C, and D.
Mm-mm-mm. March 7th, 2025, Judge Stephen Limbaugh Jr. of the U.S. District Court of the Eastern District of Missouri into the default judgment in favor of Missouri as China did not appear in court. That's why they
What
won, because China didn't appear in
what
court. So
what's the
hold on, hold
Eastern
on.
District though?
I
What's
have
the
no idea.
Eastern District? It's Supreme Court.
I don't know what the Eastern District of
No,
Missouri.
it's the Fed Court.
No,
Every
this is
state has a Supreme Court. It's Fed.
hold on.
But no one cares that the state attorney of Missouri sued China for COVID and won. But I'm crazy though. I don't know science. Bearded. I don't know science.
Hmm. But the people still ain't getting the money, man.
No, no, no,
We?
no. It's not even about the money.
Yeah,
Let's
it
stay
is.
on.
Shit.
I mean, listen, we can talk money on the back end because we can't talk money on the internet like that way. But what I'm saying is, pay attention to what's taking place. We can get the money back. What I tell you for sure. I mean, not for sure. Bearded. We have the money. The structure is there. But if we want to argue that our people did not come from where we come from, that we did not create this, then who did it? And why are the people who took our same laws profiting off of our structure?
They profiting off our structure because we ain't fighting for it and we ain't doing shit to get
No,
it back.
because there's niggas in the background who created the people, those people in the structure for them to completely rip benefits, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna say all that because I don't necessarily believe all that. Like I said, I just think, goddamn it, we ain't doing what we need to be doing to get the shit back. Period. And if we don't do what we need to do to get it back, we fucked.
That was a federal lawsuit, bro, out of Missouri. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I have a different level type of receipts, and we're not done yet. I know that brother who filed that paperwork, and I can walk down the history in whatever country across the board.
Yeah.
And I'm not licensed. I'm not a licensed teacher, but I can pull up court documents where we put in work. You ask him about my name. I know him. I'll wait.
We glad we got brothers like you still putting in that work and doing and fighting a good fight. But we
You're
need
a
more brothers.
counterpart, though, bro.
We need more brothers to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the key thing is how do we get more people to wake up and activate and react and get that help out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think
That's
we have to. I think we have to give it time. Cause
yeah. I mean,
bitter.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
know, like seriously though, because when you see a lot, you know a lot. A lot of the frustration is like, when is it going to come out? Like, how can I put these pieces of the puzzle together? And we have to allow ourselves and everyone else to go through what they have to go through for it all to be reflected. Not everyone's ready to move it. Not everyone's ready to go in court and say, "Hey, I'm suing China for how much? 24 point what billion on the record?
But
On the
you know,
record."
we're gonna wait on the back end. We're gonna wait on the back end of that.
No,
We don't know if it's on appeal
but
or what's
what
going.
I'm saying is, the reason why that was taking place is because
Well, they didn't say nothing about nuclear. They said some shit about PPE from the pandemic. You said some shit about some nuclear shit.
no, it was how much money?
It was 24.5 billion. They said they sued for it was like for them keeping the PPE shit supplies and shit, medical supplies and shit like that.
Medical supplies, PPE, and they were the originators of the what we call that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But shit.
Who else?
Well,
Who else have you seen has hold them accountable? And if you have an answer, the fact that I just showed you this because it's been around for a decent amount of time, you'd be surprised who's in the background in the shadows, slopping people around. That's not mainstream news. It's federal though. Who's behind that?
the powers that be behind it, they the ones behind it, man. They the ones behind it, man. They
I told you.
control
I
everything.
told you before for sure. I mean, Bearder. Listen. when they do what they do and they work in their rituals, they still have to go on their knees and look at a person who looks like you and I.
I would agree.
Right. Now, let me ask you this, bro. And I'm not trying to go too deep. Do you think if you knew that from out the gate, you would see the world
You would see the
different?
world.
I know that though. I already know that. I've been through that. So I still see it the same. Honestly. I know that already. I still see it the same. And
What
I
about
still
for
say
the?
we don't
I'm
fight.
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like I say, we don't fight. If you don't fight,
There's
you ain't
no
gonna see no
need.
fight.
Light that cigarette, my nigga. Yeah, yeah, we
You keep,
chilling.
you keep saying it ain't no need to fight. It's a lot of need to fight.
In what way though? What do you mean?
What you mean? What I mean, fight? Like I say, that money should be to the people. That that
It
that that that
is.
lawsuit that lawsuit should have been, man. Them people ain't finna get none of that money, man.
Is that your county? Is that your county reporter's office?
Reporter's office.
And
It
fuck
is
the
for the
county.
people.
I'm talking about individually in my hand. You feel me? Break
But
everybody off.
see,
But
on the only reason, the only way you can to get to that perspective, like that's my money, is you go over there have
is
the
you go
conversation because you're absolutely right, a
That's what I'm
thousand
saying.
percent, my bro. But what I'm
So
saying is, if people don't know about it, they can't go there and interact with it.
what I'm saying is that's why you should have filed the lawsuit, not the fucking attorney general. That's what I'm saying. That's my point of what I'm saying,
All of
bro.
my lawsuits come with it. All of
I'm
my
not saying you. I'm not saying just you or you as a person. Us, like you know about it. Get some people on the docket to support it, and let's go push it through. You see what I'm saying? Not
right.
just you per se by yourself, but not an attorney general or somebody that's representing the state. That's not a representation of the people. We talked about this Republican shit. See, that's what I'm saying. This ain't a win for us.
What
It's
I'm
not.
saying is, there's
there's
litigation,
litigation,
litigation
litigation
that's been put in
that's been
place
put in place
by the Supreme
by the
Court that
Supreme
said
Court that
what
said
they did was
what they
wrong.
did was wrong.
Okay, and I
Whether
understand.
it's money, follow me,
I
bro.
give
Whether it's money on the back end, what
I
I'm
give
saying
you that,
is,
and I understand that. I understand all of that. I get all of that. I get all of that. But at the end of the day, we still ain't running shit. Fuck with them laws and what you talking about. We still ain't, and we not in those spaces and in those places, diverting that shit on a common level to where I can see it. I don't see nobody that look like me. I don't give a fuck if we did set them laws up a long time ago. We ain't the motherfuckers that's the orchestrator or the facilitator or the moderator of those laws now that we
we
follow it.
we are the
We are
exact of that, and we're the foundation of it, and we
We
can
not.
walk down that. We can walk down
We are
that
the
pathway.
foundation. Now I give you the foundation part, yeah, but we not the exact of that. We not. We not, because we not doing shit today, bro. We not. As a people, we not. I'm not saying as individuals, as a small group, but as a whole, collectively, we not. And we not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. Like, and it's a great thing that what you're saying. I'm not knocking that fact, but I'm saying it's shit that we could be doing that's I don't want to say better. That's not the word I'm looking for. This like, man, like, bro, we should be fighting harder than what the fuck we fighting for, man. For our understanding of how we live it. Yeah, we're not doing that as a collective, as a group of melanated individuals, black, Negro, niggas, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, indigenous or whatever.
Right, right.
We not doing it. We not doing it. We need to do more of it. We not doing it, bro. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? From I'm talking about from a low standpoint, not from I get all them ideologies of a lot. I understand all that shit. Fuck all that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. I get it. We made the law. I understand maritime law. I know, you know what I'm saying, the
Talk your
Republic.
shit.
talk your shit.
I get it. I'll get up here, tell motherfuckers to speak the legalese and go get the Black Law Dictionary. And I watched some more of that video, and I don't agree with everything in that video about not knowing what the enemy has for you. You have to know their language. You have to speak they
No,
speech.
what she was
What
saying,
you was
the
saying,
expectation is that they don't think you're going to know.
Yeah, but see, and when you see, and that's the thing. That's the thing. We know that already. Just like when I first started this shit, and I was always talking about nation building and building, and let's go do this and let's go do that. Not necessarily, well, it was still slight revolutionary talk, but Motherfuckers wasn't feeling that. Motherfuckers wasn't vibing with that, man. Motherfuckers was like, oh no, man, y'all ain't talking about that other shit no more. We gonna see why is your fucking mind so privy to be with the bullshit and not the shit that really concerns you? Is the problem, bro. It's because of the psychosis, it's because of the media, it's because of all this shit that we tend to not to choose to turn away from. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, and we act like it's so, and it might be so hard because this is many years of constructed systematic fuckery and foolery that's been played upon the people that's been displaced. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go
By
religious.
niggas though.
I ain't finna go religious and talk about this, that tribe, or this to that tribe, da, 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 da. I'm not even finna get into that. Listen, that all that Indian and all that other shit talk. Listen, man, from my understanding and what the fuck I know, wherever the fuck you were when this world broke up from that Pangea again, and I'ma state it again, and I don't give a fuck who tried to make it seem like that wasn't what it was. That means your mind is small. If this motherfucker was a Pangea, and due to to detect, what is it, the tectonic places
Tectonic places on the science. Calm down, man.
and shit got to shifting and breaking apart, we consumed this whole motherfucking this mass,
Because the
this
globe
land,
was one and the
right?
tectonic plates,
So,
yeah.
so when it broke up, wherever the fuck you was when it broke up, that's where the fuck you from. Ain't no
It's called geography, yeah.
this shit didn't start, and I hate that back to out of Africa theory. And I know we have scholars that say that, but they
No, talk
can't
your shit. Cause I'm with it.
because they can't necessarily prove that shit
They
because
cannot.
again, wherever you were when this bitch started to break up, that's where you are from. And if you can't tie back into that, and I get it, we can't because there's so many stories, there's so many people that do a lot of shit, and we don't
No,
do our own research.
we have the genealogy. We have the
Yeah,
records.
but you keep saying genealogy. I'm not. See, I agree with some of that shit too, but I'm not all with that motherfucking genealogy shit. It's
Yeah.
other things that to get down how you get down with the get down. If you
Okay,
gonna fight,
so
no,
what
no, no,
what
no, no,
what?
no, no, wait, and I'm gonna let you talk. If you gonna
I got
fight,
you, Chick.
we need to fight from every motherfucking angle. I'm talking about a science angle, a spiritual angle, a DNA angle, a geology angle, a anthropology angle, a fucking a mythology angle. We need to be able to attack all fucking angles. Stop being focused on this one fucking thing, because that one fucking thing is part of the psychosis that we in. We need to be able to do all. As a craftsman, I am supposed to be a facilitator, a moderator, and an admirer of all the several arts of in liberal sciences that we created. I know we created this shit. Just stop that shit, bro. Everybody know we created that shit.
No,
You
they
know what I'm
don't know, bro.
Oh, yes,
Not
we do.
everyone knows.
We know that shit, man. By now, man,
No,
motherfuckers know
you
that shit.
know because you lived a unique life. Most of the world, most of our people do not know.
Yeah, but we live
Yeah,
by action. I know it'd be good going. We live by
yeah,
action.
Well,
We've
I
been
know
talking.
where he's going. I know where he's going, but I'm
yeah,
answering what it is that he said.
We can answer it,
yeah.
but the population and how we operate in the culture, we're not operating correctly.
I agree 1,000%, Chief. But what I'm saying is, if most of us know and we're not operating properly, that means there's a disconnect within our
Yeah,
own culture.
yeah.
There is a disconnect. I agree, and it's with the elders versus the youth. That's our disconnect. You don't have this
The
culture.
elders verses.
Yes, sir.
Did you not create my generation?
No, what I'm trying to tell you is the elders dropped the ball. I'm giving you credit to what you're saying. It's not a fight. The elders dropped the ball. The fathers are not in the house. That's just our culture. Now, it might be prevalent in other cultures, but it's worse than ours.
I respect
And
that.
and
And
not
listen,
just
no, bitter.
oh,
Give me a second, because
go ahead.
I told you, bitter. I said this brother who I talked to that day is extremely wise, has an IQ outside of this world. The introduction may have been a bit off, but I respect what he has to say. You're absolutely right, Chief. I cannot argue with that. And what I've been trying to do for a time is trying to bridge that gap. And it's a bit hard because the science comes into it, and not everyone has accessed that in a way that we're moving with it in a way that's productive.
Well, no,
If you understand what I mean.
I applaud you. I'm just saying you can't do it by yourself. It's the culture. right?
Yes, sir. That culture.
Yeah, I agree with everything everybody's saying, man. I just think we gotta do a little bit more, man. We gotta stop all that shit. We just gotta do a little bit more, man. We can't harp on one, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not happening all across the board, and then the wrong people are the people that's the ones that's reaping the benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we hear that shit, yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
sound good. Yeah, go Bears, you know it, but we ain't reaping no benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, you know. That's why when I was talking about the shit, I was my own country, Grand Rising and shit with Hurricane JW. Big shout out to him and Monkey Man. When I was on here talking about that shit, I meant that shit, bro. We need to separate. Get the fuck away from people. Like, and then you get people, oh man, see, no, oh man, what? Shit, what?
But be good. Do you think it's better when we was on a segregation?
Yes, I do.
Segregation?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
We
I
talk,
stand down. I stand down tenfold.
and we talked about this as well because I remember when I was talking when the shit whole thing with Trump and the fucking what he say he was releasing the files on Martin Luther King was talking about,
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
asked,
one of your podcasts, but I just
and
wanted
I
to
asked a
went
question
back.
about, yeah, and I asked a question about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, and look, same shit. For instance, like even with this Charlie Kirk shit, like, bro,
You
how the
went back
fuck?
there. Let that
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So how the fuck did we
He
become
got
attached?
shot by his own kind. You still talking about this?
But they trying to make it seem like we attached and we had like
Dang, if you got live footage, like let it go, and you got the person in custody, like what we talking about?
so they caught the person now.
They
Yeah,
been caught him. Yeah, that's you
it's
know,
a white boy. It's not a black man. Like you can't even try to make that sound right.
it's a normal day in America.
How the fuck they found him, man? Y'all, please tell me, y'all. How,
No,
when
no,
They
no.
saying he was a smooth killer because it's at 200 yards.
Okay, wait a minute, man.
Had
Wait
a
a minute.
site. Had a 307 sighted
That's
in.
your own people, bro. Like you can't put this on us.
Okay, so when did they catch him, y'all?
That like within
Google is your
24
friend.
hours.
Google is your friend.
He had a 307.
That GPT is your friend.
He shot from 200 yards. He was sighted in for 100 yards. Was why
Yeah,
he
but they had to
missed.
catch him the next day, so that means he a pro. Like how you it was at the Winter Soldier? What y'all? How y'all didn't catch him?
Talk to him, chief.
He said, y'all ain't catch him. You was a fool, man.
Yo, he cooking, bro. I have no pushback. He cooking.
He said, y'all ain't catch him. Hell no. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can find this shit.
Like that man from 200 yards couldn't catch that man.
His scope was sighted in for 100 yards.
They said it was a pro scope. That's what I'm like. Look, what was the intention? That was a pro. It take 2-3 shots to get that type of shot. He hit in one. Yeah, all right, that's Halo. Go ahead, B. Play the music. Oh,
He ain't lying. It's an
Man.
odd day.
Yeah, see, that's to tell you, man. I'm out the loop, man. I ain't even know they caught the motherfucker.
Oh yeah. 22-year-old. How many rounds you get? How many rounds you get in
like how that work?
to shoot like that? And
Okay.
how there's no documentation and you can just come out of nowhere? Get the
They
fuck
didn't
out of
catch
here.
him. That's my problem. Like, what is you
Get the
got?
fuck out of here.
So
I
what I
come from a military background. You're not hitting that shot unless you're not trained.
Avengers in that joint.
Facts.
okay. So BBC News, Charlie Kirk, suspected killer, brought into custody after confessing to father. A 22-year-old from Utah has been arrested over killing the right-wing activist Charlie Kirk, who was shot dead while on stage at university event earlier this week. Tyler Robinson was taken into custody late on Thursday after a 33-hour manhunt that ended after his father helped persuade him to surrender to police. His arrest was first announced by the U.S. President Donald Trump, who called the suspect to face the death penalty. The killing of Kirk, who was shot while debating with students on Wednesday, has shocked Americans and laid bare the country's sharp partisan division. It said investigators said that the news conference on Friday said that the suspect had confessed to his father and said he would rather take his own life than surrender. The father then called a youth pastor who was a family friend. Both men tried to calm the suspect down, police said. The pastor, who also serves as a court security officer, later called the U.S. Marshals who detained the suspect at around 2200 local time on Thursday. Utah's Governor Spencer Cox said surveillance images showed Mr. Robinson arriving on the campus of Utah Valley University around 4 hours before the shot rang out, killing Kirk and sending students running for cover. Cox told journalists that when Mr. Robinson was taken into custody, he was wearing clothing similar to what was seen on CCTV cameras at the scene of the shooting. The governor added that the investigation had interviewed a family member who said the suspect had become more political in recent years. Cox said the family member had spoken of a recent incident when Mr. Robinson had mentioned that Kirk was coming to Utah and that he was full of hate and spreading hate.
Who was he
Cox said,
dating?
"Who was he? Who?"
Who was he dating?
They didn't say who was. They don't say nothing about who he
He
was
was
dating.
dating. He was dating a transgender.
Well, I don't know about all that, brother.
Well,
Let
I
me
mean,
finish.
I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass, bro. Come on, man. You
I'm
just
not
now
saying.
know it. I'm just saying it's a true statement. It's
I'm
just
not
very
saying.
odd.
I'm not saying you are.
Maybe Charlie said something about transgenders and he's talking about his girlfriend.
Hold on, man. Let me finish reading. Let me finish reading. Cox said, "Y'all ass wow, man. Hey, man, y'all damn, man.
The person who shot him was dating a
Oh,
transgender. I mean, no
okay.
disrespect to the culture. I'm just
Wait a
saying.
minute.
I'm just connecting the dots. I'm not being disrespectful.
I know, man. Damn, y'all. Damn, calm down, both of y'all. Let me.
Connect four, bro. Connect four. It's the whole game.
Okay, man. Wait a minute. Damn. Okay, so Cox said, wait, guy, okay, get yourself together. Cox said investigators had also spoken to a roommate of the suspect
False.
who had shown them exchanges um, of messages with an account name Tyler on the messenger app Discord. The message referred to the need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point and the firearm being left in a bush wrapped in a towel. The FBI said Thursday that they had found the suspect weapon, an imported Mauser .30 off 6 bolt action rifle wrapped in a towel in a wooded area near campus. Cox told reporters that inscriptions had been found engraved on casings recovered from the
False.
rifle, which had a scope mounted on the top. The inscription said, "Hate." The inscriptions. Hold on. The inscriptions included, "Hey, fascist, catch." Damn. And "Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao." Wow. Bella Ciao means goodbye, beautiful in Italian. It is also the title of a song dedicated to the entire Renaissance that fought against the occupying troops of Nazi Germany. Utah's governor,
Whoa, whoa,
that's
whoa,
dope.
whoa, 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 whoa. Germany? Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Nazi Germany. It says Utah governor said, here you go with this German shit. Utah governor said he was not aware of any potential further arrests in the investigation. State prosecutors said that they plan to file normal charges against Mr. Robinson on Tuesday. File formal charges against Mr. Robinson on Tuesday. He is accused of aggravated murder, obstruction of justice, a felony discharge of a firearm, according to Utah County Sheriff's inmate booking sheet obtained by the BBC. Students at at Utah Valley University told BBC they were relieved to hear of the arrest. The campus has been closed since the shooting on Wednesday afternoon, with yellow tape and police vehicles blocking much of the school. He was apprehended in Washington County, which is where I'm from," said the first year student McKinley Schinkel. I feel deeply ashamed. I'm definitely relieved," added McKinley, cousin Anthony. What? I'm just as anxious. I'm just anxious now to hear his motives and why this happened. Public Records View BBC suggests Mr. Robinson had registered as an unaffiliated or nonpartisan voter in Utah in the past. Matthew Carl Robinson, the suspect's father, and Amber Denise Robinson, the suspect's mother, are registered Republicans, state records show. They wild as hell for that. But voting records indicate that he did not vote in the last presidential election, according to CBS News, the BBC U.S. partner. He was not old enough to vote in 2020. The suspect lives in St. George, Utah, near Zion Park, Zion National Park. Wow,
The what?
Zion,
The what? The what?
Zion National Park. Anyway,
I will mute myself.
yeah, man, yeah, I see it. Say Zion National Park.
So what
About
is
200.
this? black people? I'm confused. How we kill?
No. Yeah, right. Well, first, that's what we clearing up. This ain't got shit to do with us. But secondly, just the what you call it part of it, man. Bearded conspiracy. Zion National Park, about 250 miles, 400 kilometers southwest of the campus where Kirk was shot. He's a third-year student in an electrical apprentice program at Dixie Technical College in Southwest Utah, where he lived. A spokesperson for Utah Valley University told BBC. Social media accounts indicates Mr. Robinson's father runs a kitchen countertop and cabinet installation business, while his mother is a social worker. The family is Mormon and active in the local church. Okay. Woo.
All you guys, okay.
How many billion from Missouri?
So what this got to do with black people? I'm confused.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with food. Yeah, nothing. You can't because I don't think we frequent Utah like that. You know what I'm saying?
But Utah is known.
Charlie pissed off a white Mormon.
Facts. Talk about it, bro. I will mute myself. Get your shit in. I have a wife from Utah, Polynesian, Mormon. Bro, it's a different breed out there.
Hurricane say I already covered it and showed the video from the right side. He got shot on the side of the head. The media story is a distraction and diversion, but agreed, it was definitely military.
Yeah, it is, because the headshot is still the neck.
He say fast 20 minutes. He said fast to 20 minutes and 11 seconds. Shout out to my girl Crystal for looking this up for me. Hey man, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna look that up personally. Yeah, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play it. But yeah, man, that shit crazy. Yeah, man. Hurricane in the building. What up, my guy? You know what I'm saying? Hurricane, man. You can come up here and talk your shit too about it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, man, this shit is, it's most definitely. But you know what though? But for me, I don't see it as a distraction though, y'all. Like, what that shit ain't distracting me for nothing because that shit don't even pertain to nothing we got going on for real. This is why I'm trying to.
They make it seem like we had something to do with it. It's like, stop it. Y'all got in-house problem.
Yeah. And I don't even see how we even take into it. Like, we should be like, because it ain't like we like, man, what the fuck, whatever, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We run into it. You know what I'm saying? We talking about it. We putting ourselves in the media with it, and I'm including me right now. But
they talk about our shit too, bro.
Yeah. Well,
talk about that.
Okay, so yeah, matter of fact, like you said, man, let's talk about it, man. Y'all got some dysfunctional shit going on, white folk. Y'all need to fix y'all shit. Stop putting us in y'all shit. We
don't have Karens in the hood. We mind our business.
Yeah, we don't put y'all in our shit. Y'all interjecting our shit. You feel me? Because y'all got this narcissistic complex, And for the brothers that's reporting this, man, don't get caught up into the rapture of this bullshit, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't got nothing to do with our people. That ain't helping us move the needle, push the needle. That ain't helping to educate us. That ain't helping.
I'm glad you said that because Trump coming in town and some brothers is talking crazy on gang stuff. They gonna be the first to get gone.
Well, yeah. Well, I ain't talking about no gang shit. You know what I'm saying? That
I
definitely.
You, but I said there's brothers from Chicago talking crazy. You don't even know that they can see inside your house with your blick. Why are you taking the shower? Keep playing.
Vibrational science. They send a beam, a vibration through your house. They can see the whole ecosystem.
No, it's just a satellite. I know the technology. Be good, not work for the government. You ain't had nothing. It's like, keep talking crazy. See, Trump, one of those dudes, be online and he be watching what y'all saying. Keep talking crazy.
Yeah, I remember Frank was telling me a while back that anybody that was out here talking about Trump, they was getting shut down and shit like that. You feel me? This was last year sometime. You feel me? When he was saying that shit, a few people had got bumped. You know what I'm saying? Were talking against him. Well, I don't know if they was talking. I'm not necessarily gonna say talking against or whatever because I didn't hear exactly what was said about him. But yeah, it's just that's why I try to show decorum and be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, when we talking about certain shit, because I know how things can be. But because we don't have a network of where we can come together and protect each other. See, we come up with a lot of things, bro, but we not in the business of protecting each other. You know, we in the business of you know, you fat in my pocket, I'll turn this Negro in. You feel me?
We in the
It
business
ain't.
talking, but you got a militia like Marvel. Be careful.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, I get that part of it. How motherfuckers don't want to be, you know,
Number
man,
nine,
but you
please.
know, it's still
Yes, sir.
Hurricane say I've been talking reckless. I had to fuck the government podcast. I mean, I've been talking reckless. I had the F the government podcast for 5 years, bring it on, government. Yeah, see,
Bro,
but
I
see,
told you there's people I know, they got PhDs and stuff, delete their page as soon as Trump got on. Be
mm,
careful.
yeah, mm, yeah, we got to get them think tanks together first, Hurricane. We just can't. You know what I'm saying? We just can't jump and go at it. You know what I'm saying? Man, we need a lot. And guess what? In this time and age, man, we can get a lot real fast. It just take a few. It just take a few. And it take and I think our people, since we are visual people, it's just gonna take for us to do what we gotta do and move some shit around and then motherfuckers to jump on. You feel me? They'll probably jump aboard.
Hey, Bearded, you ever heard of the 80-20 principle?
Yeah,
Pareto's law?
yeah, that's one principle. Yeah.
It looks like that, bro. For the people who don't know, the 80-20 principle is 20% of the people produce 80% of the outcome.
Oh, yeah.
So it takes a small group of people in order to leverage. And I think we've been fighting that concept. And bro, I would really want your opinion because as a scholar, I know you know this, and it's very hard to try to integrate that. So I'm curious to how you see it.
Game over.
Game over. Checkmate. Enough said.
Like everybody that's trying to get over, like far as using your own circle to get ahead, that's over with. Trump was a great reset. I'm being real. Like there's no more you can just talk your way. And I've been talking to Be Good about this for years. You can't talk your way out no more. And then a lot of us on the streets, we think we can just bully and talk our way out of situations. That's coming to an end. A lot of people that like a lot of old dudes, 60, 70, they still are in the gang, want to be OGs. We're about to see who OGs are real soon. And that man's just 1 year in. Yeah, what? How much the presidential term? 3 or 4? He's not looking good, man.
Yeah, Uncle P said I'm the only one who had the intuitive, I'm sorry, gut feeling, right after this incident that there's a group of people pulling the strings behind the scenes and, and have bad intention. That's facts. That's facts. Hurricane says I'm a radical but rational. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. He said I'm just letting the government know I'm not scared of them and I'm coming for them. Yeah, man, that's fine. But see, but yeah, hey, but you know, man, like Master Teacher say, man, we got 4 years and 3 years left for this, man. You know what I'm saying,
We,
gotta
we
make the
got,
black man.
we got a lot of women soldiers, but man, I don't know.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna stay here long. He gonna come here, he gonna get up out of here and move on to the next place. You feel me?
Yeah, I
Wherever he
feel
gonna
If
be.
you. I understand you, but I don't feel you. But I'm just saying, all you gotta do is make a little impact.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think he gonna make that much of an impact though. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's a good strategical move on his part. Uh, you know, not saying that I'm supporting what he's doing. I would just say it's a good strategical move on his part if he's trying to, use force to change and push a narrative that looks like
Yeah,
he's
but
trying to make a.
I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, but you saw the video where they were just because what he's attacking is the numbers and statistics about Chicago. Priska's saying everything cool here. They showing more and more videos of how we wild out in Chicago. Then you do what you did in Washington D.C. in Chicago, And then you talking about these little gangs here in Chicago trying to overturn that. That's not gonna look good. So we gonna see.
But a lot of these killings ain't from gangs though. Like that's what I'm saying though. People, and that's what I want people to
It
understand.
don't matter. The public see what they see from
Yeah,
Chicago. They're not from Chicago.
people keep saying gangs. A lot of this shit ain't going on. This ain't gang. These is individuals, bro. This ain't gang killing and shit. Like that's the thing. It ain't gang killing. He just attaching that shit to it. You know what I'm saying? For his legacy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. He creating the optics. I get that. I understand that. He's a puppet for military industrial complex. You said he's a puppet for military industrial complex. Man, that's some movie shit. Man.
No, everything right.
That's a bar.
All he gotta do is come in and exercise military authority. Now we gotta use all those old weapons on us old thugs here in Chicago and show they work, and then we can exercise that overseas. It's looking real bad for our little thugs out here.
That's a fact.
He said, I'm not trapped in here with him. The government trapped in here with me.
I hear you, Winter Soldier.
He said, by the way, Trump has served a term already. Yeah, we know. Yeah, this is second one, man. This is second. Oh, damn, you didn't call Hurricane the Winter Soldier.
Hey, Bearder, hey, to the panel. When Trump was served with his felonies, what did he use to get out of going to jail? That he put on the record? Because it's the only president we know that is
Commander in chief.
A wholehearted felon.
But he commander in chief.
I agree.
You can't put a commander in chief in jail. That's known in military law.
Right. What I'm saying is, what did he put on record? Because he's a certified felon to the world. So what did he put on record to exonerate himself?
That he's a president.
No, but when you're dealing with court,
I want to see what you say.
When you're dealing with court and you're dealing with a court case, something either a motion or a petition has to be moved. Most people are not looking at he's a felon on paper, but his petition and what he put on his documents said you don't have the authority to move me out the way.
That's why I say he's a president. You cannot court-martial or imprison a leader. You cannot. It's military law. Court time.
Right. It's maritime law. What I'm saying is what he used was not maritime law to get out of the case.
So what did he use then?
What he used was the law of the land. Right. No. I mean, we can laugh about it. It's treaty law. For the people who don't understand, maritime law is a whole different section of what we contend with on a day-to-day basis. The law of the land is it's a whole different concept.
That's when you're sovereign.
It depends on how you look at it. So okay. So let me ask you this: Does he fall under a law of diplomatic immunity?
Yeah, because he's not under maritime law. He's a sovereign.
I'm gonna let him talk his shit because I'm not gonna argue with that at all.
No, I'm not trying to argue. I'll just put
no. I'm saying you right, and I'm saying I'm gonna let you.
I think we're saying the same thing. It's just he used the shit out of that. That's how he got his friends out of jail and everything else.
Damn. Bars. Bearder, you got one today.
I'm talking about I got one today.
You got one today, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but man, listen, man. I don't know what's going on in the world today, man. We in shambles. And listen, I'm not gonna blame that on Trump. We've been in shambles, right? Can we all admit to that we've been in shambles before you know,
yes, sir. I told you he was a great reset.
Yeah.
And he also talked about the Republic. See, most people don't know about the Republic and the Democrats. Hey, Bearded, you got a show, bro. You don't even understand. The Republican is what? Talk to him, Chief.
The Republic. You talking
Talk
about
to
the Republic versus the Dixiecrats.
him.
I thought you were talking about Star Wars.
No, let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
No, be good playing with you. You know what we're talking about.
That's fair.
No, Star Wars is a great example of that.
It is.
If I said Star Wars, I wasn't being funny like Star Wars, the
No, I
Republic.
was saying that to mess with you, but I use giving context. Like, yeah, the Republic versus
Here's a great, yeah, like that. The Republic shit versus man. I'm talking about man, that shit been for real, man. You know, and I agree with you, King. Yeah, I get it. We started all this shit, but how do we come back to the point to where it works for us and not against us?
Well,
we already there.
it's always worked for us. We just have not, when we look at history as of recent, we have not put ourselves in the proper perspective in how we control history. So most of our people think we're on the ass end of receiving from society, the negative aspect. But we understand you actually created what it is for society. That's
Well,
the problem. We want to
no,
outsource.
he hitting it hard be good because hidden secret, I think Prince Hall was Republican.
A lot of brothers was Republican. We started the party. The party was supposed to have been for
I'm
us.
just saying, before it was, Dixiecrats, it was Republican for black people.
Yeah. Shit, I always voted Republican. Shit, I voted for McCain. I never was a Democrat. Shit. Never in my life have I ever been a Democrat. I used to get
But
flat.
our mothers and everybody else in the black community voted Democrat, right?
Yeah, ever since I was able to vote, I always Republican.
Talk to him.
And people used to always say, what the fuck? Why you do that? And you ain't got nothing and this, that, and the third. Do y'all even listen to the shit that the peoples are saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't think people do that. I always encourage people, man, learn who's supporting, learn who lobbyists are, learn who putting money into these campaigns. Follow they fucking mission statement and shit.
And there are laws. There are laws. It's not a fantasy for them. They implement laws. Now, most people don't know Obama put in the Dodd-Frank Act. DODD, one word, Frank Act. What does that mean? Why is it important? Because it's been written into legislation that if the banks default, they can take the money out of your bank, out of your account. If you can't move money, these conversations are hard to have. Dodd-Frank Act, Obama, DODD, one word, Frank Act. We're trying to follow the money. We're not following the people. Okay, these people have a level of something we can use. But it was not an ass whooping. It was not come over here. We brought you over here ass kicking. It's never worked like that. And this system that we have in front of us has been set up by us. 100%. The
So if
problem
you
is most of
look
our
at the
people.
act, go ahead.
The problem is most of our people don't know, and there's levels. So it's hard to try to have and to bridge that gap to see how we can have this conversation amongst the people. Go ahead, brother.
Is you gonna say you was gonna say something, Fox? You was saying something. That's why I said go ahead.
You can share screen. talk about it because he's got points.
I got you. The Dodd-Frank Act is a landmark 2010 U.S. federal law that enacted sweeping reforms to the financial system, aiming to prevent future economic crises like the one in 2008. Its core components including creating the Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection to protect consumers, establishing processes for the orderly liquidation of large failing financial firms.
The what? The what? Whoa. The what?
Establishing processes
I
for
was
the
giving you
orderly
credit.
liquidation of large failing financial firms,
Damn.
informing the Financial Stability Oversight Council to monitor and address systemic risks to the financial system. The act also expanded whistleblower protection, provided increased whistleblower protection, providing increased transparency in financial markets, and increased regulatory oversights of banks.
Damn.
Key divisions of the Dodd-Frank Act: Consumer Financial Protection Bureaus, a new agency within the Federal Reserve dedicated to protecting consumers in financial marketplace. Orderly Liquidation Authority, a process to allow the orderly resolution of systematically important financial institutions without resorting to taxpayer bailouts, meaning that we ain't got our money ain't the money that's gonna get these motherfuckers out of here. Hold on.
It's crazy when you look at the actual document. The Dodd-Frank Act was
I
implemented.
showed it. Hidden agendas in it.
He right. It's a bank.
Hold on.
It's an in-bank bailout out of your money.
The crazy part is how they work it though.
Okay, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. It's a Financial Stability Oversight Council, what it says, agency, body tasked with identifying and responding to threats to the stability of the U.S. bailout. Then you have too big to fail provisions, increase prudential supervisions and capital requirements for large interconnected banks and non-bank financial companies, whistleblower protections. Strengthened and expanded whistleblower protections, provided incentives and new retaliation protection for individuals who report violations. Meaning they can't kill your ass. So
What you have to have a high level of protection to have these conversations about the Dodd-Frank Act.
right. Because motherfuckers, you get the blowing
That's
yourself up.
crazy work, bro.
Mortgage reform, implemented new rules to address predatory lending and improve mortgage lending prices. That's true because motherfuckers was getting raped. Was getting raped with that. They had to get that transparency and accountability. Required enhanced transparency and accountability in financial markets, including greater regulations of derivatives markets. Meaning, goddamn it, you should be able to see the influx of what's going in and out of your financial institution, especially if you put money into it. They're supposed to give you a prior report, but a lot of people don't know this shit, and this shit has always been there, but a lot of people don't know these things. And I'm glad y'all was talking about it today, so we can read it, and hopefully people come and they understood what was just put up on the screen, and go do some research and go look it up a little bit more on their own. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to you two brothers, man. For working together.
Hey, listen. Go ahead, Chief.
Nah, you was talking. Go ahead, bro.
Also, what we see is to not have these conversations. to see you as an opponent, not to see bro as an opponent. Until we have these conversations, and I would like to think it's a unique foundation because they work very hard to make sure we do not have these conversations.
Yeah, and they think we can't pull it up, look it up. They think we can't read it. They think we can't discern and got the ability
They
to
know that we can. That's what
right.
they're afraid of. Yeah, Bitter, how often you get up and you look at a
Ain't
whole
nobody
race of, how often
yeah,
you get up and you look at people and be like, I'm gonna conquer those people.
not often, but ain't nobody at 10:30 at night sitting up
He
and talking.
said not often.
I did thought about it before. That's why I said not often. But hey,
My
Master
God.
Teacher, before you get up out of here, man, close. I want you to close us out because I want you to jump out without closing out. Close out. Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
he saw that message. Hey, good show as always. I gotta get ready to teach the babies. But I love the information. It's hard to talk about because most people don't do the research. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Go Bears, go White Sox, go Chicago, and keep the show going, man. I'm trying to chime in everything I can, but you know how my life goes. Take care and Oracle and be good.
Hey man, big up to Master Teacher, man. Fox down for hitting the panel tonight, man. Big up to that brother, man. Hey man, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Well, I ain't gonna say always a pleasure, but for the majority of the time, it's a pleasure. I ain't shit I know. I love love my bro, man. I love my big bro, man. But anyway, yeah, but we ain't closing out. We still got a couple. We still got a half hour, y'all. I ain't close. I just wanted to let him, you know, what I'm saying, say something before he drop out, man. He gotta go get up and cuss them kids out in the
Well,
morning.
shit. In
Hey,
that case, let me get my charger because we cooking.
yeah, it was only you know, this is a 2-hour show, brother. We only hour and 30 in. You feel me? Now, oh man, but for the past couple of days though, man, I've been pulling the motherfucking 8, 7. I'm like, damn, you see? But it'd be good energy. But I want to touch on something real quick. That Peso in the building, man. What up, Peso? I want to touch on something that Peso put up, man. Peso put up Nero melanated. So I wanna get on that real quick. I want to switch it up real quick. So search the term neuromelanated is based on a misunderstanding of the word melanated and has no historical basis related to the Roman Emperor Nero. The phrase likely combines the emperor's name with a modern term used to refer to a people with darker skin tones. What is known about the Emperor Nero's opinion? There's no historical evidence that the Roman Emperor Nero had dark or black skin. Descriptions from the ancient sources and his known family background point to him having lighter, typically European features. Skin and hair color, ancient biographer Senatonius described Nero as having fair yellowish hair, subflavor capillo. Nero was also a member of the gens Domitia
The
Adhendos family, whose name literally means bronze beard, suggesting reddish blonde coloring. See, but we can probably go deeper in this is just a quick little whop the bam. So you know now that he put it up, that's just something I'm gonna have to go get and dive into. Uh, because I'm the reddish. Anyway, all right, okay. But anyway, family background. Nero was the last emperor of Julio Claudian dynasty, and his family was part of the Roman aristocracy. And he was the son of Gnaeus Domitius. Um, and it says Adhenor Barnabas and Agrippina the younger, and the great great grandson of Emperor Augustus. Melanated versus melanin. The confusion may also stem from a misunderstanding of the term melanin. Melanin is a pigment that gives color to human skin, hair, and eyes. Everyone, regardless of race, has melanin. The difference in the skin tone are due to the type and amount of melanin present. Melanated, neuromelanin. The word melanated in searches also brought up scientific articles about neuromelanin, a different pigment that is found in the brain, while related to melanin. Neuromelanin has no connection to a person's external skin color. No, Peso brought that up, so I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, read something.
What are
You know
your
what I'm saying?
thoughts about melanin and non-melanin?
There's no such thing as non-melanin.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm saying there ain't no such thing as non-melanin, bro. Everybody got melanin.
Uh,
Uh,
where's melanin produced in the biology?
You said what does melanin produce?
Where is it produced in the human biology? Oh, don't you
That
start that shit.
mm,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
no, no, no. I know you know. Don't do that, bro. Come on, bro.
Tell me. I don't know.
What okay. Okay, I hear you. Melanin is produced in the pineal gland, which is also associated with the
Well, hold on.
pituitary,
So
which is also wait, which is also associated with the pituitary and the hypothalamus.
no, melanin is
No,
no
no,
melanin is produced in cells, specialized cells that are called melancellinites. That's where it's produced, and it's produced in the skin, hair, eyes, and other
right.
organs,
Says who?
such as the heart, liver, kidney. So listen, so melanin is produced. Uh, your whole body produces melanin, not just your pineal. Everywhere in your body
I
produces.
didn't say it was just a pineal, and I also
Yeah, but
didn't say pineal. It's pineal,
pineal,
hypothalamus.
pineal, you pronounce tomato. You say pineal, I'm saying pineal gland. You say pineal gland, I'm saying pineal gland.
I heard you.
There's
I got you. I got you. Go ahead.
yeah. So again, that's what you stated, but I want to let the people know that it's say those cells are in every part of your body. So your whole body produces melanin. Everywhere in your
True.
body produces melanin. They say in certain places, but I know a little bit more about. I mean, a little bit about your whole body produces melanin. Everywhere on your body produces melanin. Now, how
Right, but
much
where's the foundation of it?
that I don't know, and that I don't know. Now that I would, and I'm not going to say that the pineal or pineal gland is the foundation of that because I haven't did uh,
Right.
enough
So
research.
I
Right
will
there.
I will I will reference science. Right.
Hmm.
The pineal gland has the highest production of melatonin on the planet. The pineal gland. The only way they can produce what we see as melatonin, their words, not mine, is coming from the pineal gland. This is where we get a high level of eating other people.
So it says no. The pineal gland does not produce melanin. It
Really?
produces it produces the hormone melatonin, which is often
Right.
confused. Which is often
It does not
brother.
produce melanin?
No, it doesn't, brother. Which is often confused with the pigment melanin. While sometimes melanin may be found in the pineal gland, the gland can influence skin pigmentation via melatonin. The primary role of the pineal gland is secreting the melatonin and regulating.
Right. So it's not found there, but it secretes it.
Mm.
Right. I
We
heard
got to make
you.
we got to make sure we give it to them right.
It's not found there, but it secretes it. That's crazy work, Peter. I get what you're getting at, but
Because it's everywhere in your body. Your blood is found everywhere in your body, in your
they
heart
don't
pumps
they
it.
don't source they don't source that material from other parts of your body. When they need that melanin, they get right to the source.
Some papers or some proof about that, dear, that they extracted from your pineal.
It's in their
You got
rituals.
no, I'm not. Don't give me no. It's in a ritual. I want to see it. You tell me. You show me where they extracting melanin from the pineal gland or
Let
the
me ask you
pineal
this:
gland.
what do you think is the autopsy? What are they researching?
Supposedly how people died.
supposedly. So they have full
Mm-hmm.
access to their whole body,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they take out what they need.
Well, people giving them access to it. You got to stop them from getting it.
You know, I can't argue with that. He's spitting his shit.
People giving the access to it. That's another thing. Shit, we keep talking about this shit that we giving them the access to it. You know,
Facts.
get off your ass and get the paperwork and keep your parts to yourself and keep
Keep
your
your
family
parts
part.
to yourself. Because
You know what I'm saying?
there's a group of people who really want what you have in your body. And they pay big
See,
money for it.
all this talk just leads me back that you talking leads me back to we ain't got no motherfucking laboratories, right? Like this is y'all just talking this melanated melanin shit. I'm gonna keep it simple. Black folks, God damn it, we ain't out here trying to find out the motherfucking what's that shit? What's it called? Excuse my language, man. Oh man, you got me cussing.
We're not digging up graves.
The fountain of youth. No, the fountain of youth. You know,
Right.
we ain't out here trying to figure out how to make us live longer. That's what we need to be doing. You feel me? That's what we need, bro. We like so again, we should be keeping all our parts and stuff to ourselves to help regenerate and rejuvenate each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting them take it and rejuvenating and making it part of their rituals and living forever, all this crazy shit, this crazy talk that people, you know what I'm saying, talk about. I'm calling it crazy, no disrespect. I'm just saying because that's what people know it to be. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't believe in
As
those
the
rituals.
oracle, I mean it with all disrespect.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I understand you, yeah, but no, I ain't gonna say
No,
normal,
no,
but
I'm no, get
the
your
average,
no, we here.
yeah,
We
the
just
average
talking.
individual would say that it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, because some people just don't have that under, that level of understanding yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but it could be called crazy talk. But again, if you're not spiritually intact, or if you're not on that type of journey or that type of path, you know what I'm saying? Certain things will seem a little bit alarming to you, until your eyes are open or until you had that experience for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I really don't knock, like, and I know a lot of times when we do those religious talk, and I get it, and I know people say, well, you can't really get the justification of the. No, it's not about that. See, and that's the thing. When you turn it into that, that's why a lot of these conversations and topics that we discuss go that way. If you don't come into it with an open mind and an open heart and an open spirit to receive information, I'm just asking you to receive and download it. I'm not asking you to react off of it. You know what I'm saying? I teach because you have to keep coming for me to teach you how to apply this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like Master Teacher say, man, with his 32nd degree, he was taught that, I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? You have to sit back and step outside of what the fuck you know. And I'm talking about not sarcastically like he used it. I'm talking about really embody that shit and step outside of what you know and encompass what someone else know. And you can't call them stupid. You can't say they dumb. Even if you are calling what they believe in fairy tale, whatever the case may be. But you still have to understand their experience. You can't just go against one's experience if you're not trying to understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got a little bit vibrant earlier when I was talking about, everything that we talking about at the end of the day, that shit ain't going to the people, because it's not. It should have been us up there in that court case fighting that case and us just distributing the funds to the people. And it should have been us fighting for a certain cause because it was us that shit was done to. It didn't start off with us, but it linked back to us. It ended up with us. Any and everything doing. I don't give a hell if we talking about maritime law, the law of the land, or whatever the fuck that. And then they push that Bible, and that Bible say, you know what I'm saying? Give Caesar what is Caesar's. When it Rome, do what the Romans do. For you got to follow my law and the law of the land. That shit is in the Bible too. Follow the law of the land.
It's
It's the
about
wording.
it's still all
We
us.
wake up. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I ain't saying nothing you said was wrong, or nothing Brother Fox said was wrong. It's just deeper than that, man. It's a psychosis. It's not about being woke or awakened. You know what I'm saying? It's about being alive. And you gonna stay dead as long as we keep those birth certificates. You know what I'm saying? As long as we fighting the American Indian, African, or African American agenda. As long as we keep fighting those agendas and putting those agendas in our forefronts, it's gonna stay the same. That shit is gonna stay the same. And they
That's a
banking
fact.
on that. And they banking on that. He said the powers. He said Hurricane says the powers that be used of that. What did he say? The powers that be used our melanin. Oh, the powers that be. Okay, I'm sorry. The powers that be use our melanin to stay alive. Allegedly, he says
No,
Hillary Clinton.
the powers that be possess melanin.
He said
You
Hillary
have to
Clinton.
understand. You have to ask yourself this: if we have the capacity to create something else to move things around, our problem is that we outsource our own creation. How can you blame the people you created? That's the outsource. That's the school system. That's this. However you want to frame it. What is the source of it? They will tell you it's us. So our problem is we keep blaming them for our issue.
Mm-hmm. Uncle P says the word Kemet means black land, yet the so-called Egyptologists openly deny this fact. Fortunately, perception plays a negative role in defining history. Food for thought. Yeah, Hurricane says God says slaves obey your earthly masters too. Yeah. Uh, we've been put up under a spell, man. Um, and
By who
and
though,
and
bitch?
what you mean by who? First of
By
all,
who?
by us. We didn't put on a spell. We didn't put ourselves under a spell. You know what
Say
I'm
that
saying?
shit again for the niggas. No, say it again for the niggas in the back.
We didn't
That's
put
yeah. I
ourselves
don't
under.
think, bro.
And when we did that, we lost the ability to come back from it.
Mm,
And we taught others how to keep us under a spell, not put. See, we can break it because we put each other there. You know what I'm saying? But they just picked it up and they just holding it. You know what I'm saying? And in place. By keeping us. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? With it. You know what I'm saying? But we can break it. We can break
Nah,
it.
they're they're just doing their job.
Yeah, Uncle P says my point is that history is always being altered to fit a narrative. We know that. I know what you meant, Uncle P. Of course I know. That's why they say what the Egyptians were Arab and European. You know what I'm saying? And Arab man, that should be baffling.
Because though. But it's I would say this as we walk down this journey, bro. You'd be surprised at how it comes out and how we have to synthesize it and talk to the people, bro. Because they can feel it, but they have not. Not most people have been in those trenches to understand it in the way that we do. Real shit. But they know though, just on regular life, and there's an expectation that they're like, hey, we need the men to come back and have an honest conversation and get to the middle ground so we can build. It's happening. Fuck how they feel, bro. Let them do what they do. Because guess what? Bearded, guess what? You know this in
What
your heart. They had to come see us first. Tell me
that
I'm
was then.
lying.
That
No,
was then.
no, no. No, in creation.
I said that was then, and this is now. They ain't coming to see us now. That was
Okay.
then. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to that then. But see, but this is this is my thing. Why even hold on to that then? I read something, and I've said this before on the show. I read something that said that it's meant to be this way. The universe has a strange way of just showing its face. It's gonna come a time where we ruled, which we did, and then it's gonna come a time where another race ruled, which it did, and
No,
then it was gonna.
no, they never ruled, bro.
Yes, they are, brother. What are you
No,
talking about,
they're worshiping us on the
brother? What are you?
background. No, no, no. We cannot. No, listen.
No, no, brother.
No,
I don't.
listen.
I disagree with you
Who
wholeheartedly right
who
now,
taught them the science?
brother. Brother, they got their own signs as well, brother.
Who
Yes,
taught them? Who
bro,
taught them the
bro,
science?
bro. I'm not gonna let you sit here and do that. I'm not gonna sit here and let you do that. I'm
We're
not
having a
saying that they.
conversation. Let's talk about it.
I'm not saying that they didn't get taught things from us,
Okay.
right? But they have their own sciences as well, brother, that they mixed in or that they came up with off of what we showed them. And they
Right. So
evolved.
we
And
taught
they kept,
them
listen, and they kept evolving, and we stopped.
whether they evolved or not. The foundation was from who?
No. They yeah, a little bit of the foundation, well, a
No,
lot of
no,
it.
not a little. No, you
Hold
can't
on,
move how you said that, bro. The
I,
foundation was from who?
a lot of bit of the foundation was from them. I mean, what was from us, but it was a little bit of them too. I'm not gonna sit here and just let you say that, we were solely responsible for everything that they did. No, I'm not taking responsibility for their fucking act and accountability for their fucking action from how they was taught and what they learned and what they did with it. I'm not taking that. That's some heat and bricks for them to hold. I'm not holding that. Is I already got accountability and responsibility for putting myself up under a spell. I'm not holding that accountability. They gotta hold their own accountability. That's still you still what you saying is you still trying to make it seem like everything is solely my fault or our fault. And it's not. It's not. Not in 2025, bro. Well, it is in essence of how we treat and how we acting and then how we not getting together. But yeah, but again, we allowing this shit. We not fighting right now, bro. They control every fucking thing. You can say they not, but they control every fucking thing that's here. Everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And again, yeah, basis and foundation. And see, and then the separation part. Like if they mutations or if they're offsprings, right? But science says they're a different species. Which one are they? Are they our offsprings or are they a different species? Because if they're a different species, they had their own inceptions, they had their own thoughts, they had their own, what I'm saying? Now, if they're our offsprings, they're us. So there's no disconnect from us. Got to understand that. Which one is it gonna be? Are they a separate species or are they our offspring? Are we going science halfway or are we going science full blown? Now I know we like to mix spirituality in with the divinity. I mean, spirituality, divinity, and science in a lot. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, bro, we got to stick and stay the course. You know, I don't we should conflate. We can't conflate, GM. Come on, Oracle. They say we all in the same boat, brethren. Yeah. No, we not all in the same boat. No, we not all in the same boat, DJ. We not all in the same boat. And that's sad to say because we supposed to be, but we not. And to a degree, you can say we are, I guess, to a certain degree. But worldly, economic, political, educate, no, we're not all in the same boat. And I'm not saying that there aren't people who don't have disadvantages like us, but we can see what's going on. We can see what's going on. And I agree with you. Planet Earth is a boat. Planet Earth is a boat. You know what I'm saying? We all on the earth, but that don't mean we all equal. You know, I might think that, but the next man might not. Whether he my shade or a different shade. You know, like I say, I talk to all people from all walks of life, man. It's racism and bigotry going on inside of everybody's country. It just ain't spoke on or talked about. Slavery and all these things that we talk about that's predicated towards us has been going on. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. We make it seem like it's a fucking great big deal. We only make it seem like it's a great big deal because we on the ass end of something that's not being um looked at or as a great ordeal to the rest of the masses of people, like other certain situations were. You know what I'm saying? And we steady fighting to be acknowledged or to be accepted on that plight versus fighting to be acknowledged in this economical fight economical fight, in this political fight, in this educational fight. We still trying to get slavery recognized for just being slavery. Like, what the fuck? That was my point. I wasn't knocking what Jim, you know what I'm saying, my Oracle was saying. But no, bro, and I wasn't trying to be too radical as via my brother Hurricane JW. I just know we got to do something better than what the fuck we doing. And we got to wake up. And DJ, I understand what you're saying, but we ain't in the same boat, brother. He said, you meant in the sense that we're all on the same planet. I said that, brother. But he said, but I agree with you. Yeah. I said that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk, I don't talk just to speak to my people. You know what I'm saying? I do talk to my people, but I'm talking to everybody, bro. Because this shit needs to stop. Don't nobody get spit out the womb with hate. Nobody. Nobody gets spit out the womb with hate. That shit is a talk that ain't inherited. That's not something that's in your DNA as of yet. As of yet. It's slowly but surely working into that epigenetic stage in human physiology and life and biology. It's slowly working its way in now. I will say that. It's slowly working its way in now. It's slowly working its way in now. But again, man, we just gotta know that these issues and things, man, that we come up here and discuss and we talk about. I know on the back end, like King say, they expect us not to have these conversations. They expect us not to build like this. They expect us, you know what I'm saying, to continuously unalive each other and go against each other. Earlier when I came on the stream and I heard some things, you know what I'm saying, from my brothers that I didn't like, and I decided to address it. And then with one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't like what he was saying. So, we hashed it out. But, to the initial brother, you know what I'm saying, which I hadn't talked to yet, you know what I'm saying, I want to, which I know it ain't going to be no thing because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no malicious intent or disdain in my heart or downfalls or failures sent or bad energy sent that way. So I already know, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying, because I'm who I am, hey, what they say last night, I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? That's his name. Hey man, big shout out to Brother Lion. They hit the panel last night. But yeah, man, we gotta do better, man. This narrative, this descriptive narrative that's being painted before us, we can't keep blaming the media. We can't keep blaming other channels that we frequent or visit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when we cut all that shit off and we sit with ourselves and we just listen to our own thoughts. And that was a great question that was asked earlier on the panel about how many personalities. When Brother Fox asked how many personalities do you have in your head that you talk to? You know what I'm saying? That was a great question. We didn't get a chance to build on that enough, and I want to do, and I do want to save that for another episode and kind of link that in with mental health awareness and things like that. I think that would be a great subject and a great topic. And I do want the brothers, and I want a panel of brothers for that, and a few women. I don't want to just do that with me. I want a panel of brothers to talk and discuss about that and be open with that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be open, don't come on the panel. You know what I'm saying? But I do want some brothers to be open with that because that was a hell of a question. You know what I'm saying? How many people do you talk to, or how many bodies or spiritual beings reside inside of you that you know of, without and being genuine when you're saying this, not just coming up here to fancy somebody's coattail or to create content. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. You feel me? So I do want to talk about that on a later date. I want to predicate and dedicate a show to that. I think that's important. Mental health, period. Things like that, autism, period. All these things are important. All these things need to be understood. In our daily journeys. but yeah, man, but us as a people, man, we gotta fight and we need to, become alive and be able to be sustainable to the world's vices. You know what I'm saying? And be able to work our way through these obstacles without crashing out. We can't crash out. Not all the time. DJ says I learned how important it is getting older, especially. Big ups to the Queen, Miss Vonta, in the building. He said my personality is Hurricane Jesse, the Great, Swisher, Kane, and the Creator. Real talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6. I said about 4 or 5 earlier. Master teacher said 7, and my oracle said 9. You know what I'm saying? That was, man. So that was good shit, man. I will, and we and guess what? And we as brothers don't get a chance to display or show that or give that or be we can't tell people that without getting mocked, or without feeling bad. Oh, and big ups to Professor. Professor said he had 762. But he said that was his network. I did see he explained it. You know what I'm saying? At first we thought he was, look, crack. uh, he gonna say, what he say? Not all minds. Oh, he back with it. He say not all heels have names. Well, I don't know. Hurricane a different type of individual. Yeah, I don't know how he got names for his. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really necessarily got no names for them, but I know they exist, and I know they're different, and I know, and then there's me. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know, So yeah. Yeah, and it also, the things that we do and in other energies that we take on, especially with me trying to be peacemaker and the way I try to play things and do things, I take on others' energies, and sometimes those energies happen to come out and take place inside of me as well. But and it's not a battle, but it's a little fight. What I'm saying, as far as the controlling and suppressing and not letting those spirits take hold and take control. But for me, it's kind of sometimes easier than most would probably say. But it just takes practice. I'm saying it takes practice, and because everyone has a mental disability. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to believe that or not, whether you want to accept that or not, everyone living has a mental disability. Everyone. Everyone that's alive walking on this planet Earth that you call a human being, it don't matter the race, ethnic background, gender, or whatever. Everyone has a mental disability. You know what I'm saying? Everyone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's 11 o'clock, man. We didn't reach our time for the night, man. My oracle jumped off. I wanted him to close us out before he got up out of here, but he got up out of here. Oh man, we got a few people in the building, man. Hey, hit that like button for me, family. Do your boy a favor, man. I ain't know, man. Damn.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, listen, before I get out, man, if anybody want to come up, man, I got a few people in the building, man. If anybody want to come up, man, and say some words, man, what I'm talking about? You're more than welcome to come up before I get up out of here, man. I'll give you a couple minutes, man, if anybody want to come up and say a few things, man, before I get up out of here. If not, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You feel me? But man, it is what it is, man. We just gotta get this thing together, man, and we gotta get below the surface. We just gotta dig deeper than the surface, man. And reevaluate the psychosis of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Get deep in depth into the mentality of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And come up with some provisions and some type of working method to divert the foolishness that we go through every day. You know? So Uncle P says, even the truth that puts me in a bad light is still the truth. That's facts. That's facts. You know? And again, people can't accept that. People don't want to take the accountability. People don't want to take the responsibility of that. You know? And I get it a lot of times, man, because I go with the flow, man. I don't really, what I'm saying, do what I can do. The show, but like, I go with the flow. That's the type of brother I am. I go with the flow. I just feel it's best to do when I say go with the flow, I mean, try to keep everything, what I'm saying, where all parties can achieve something from it versus causing a rift in a situation where there's no rift need to be had. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's time for that, yeah, that rift, we gonna tear that motherfucker up and make a hole and we gonna fall through it. But if there's no need, there's no need. You know what I'm saying? But when there is a need, guess what? We gonna get it. You know? But yeah, man. So I'm gonna leave y'all like I came to you, man. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our views. I'm sorry, yeah. Man. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One last time before we get up out of here. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, y'all. And we're gonna E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top because a little support going long, 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 long way. Y'all know what it is, man. Don't meet us here, beat us here. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all. Bearded Conversation, man, every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Central to 11 p.m. Central Time, every Friday, 9 to 12. And Saturdays and Sunday, man, shit, we don't know how long we going to be streaming. You feel me? We in it, man. But big ups to everybody, man. Big ups to my brother, man, for Show TV, man. Hurricane JW, Jordan Ankle Frequency, man. Don't forget to tap into the beautiful Queen Goddess, Miss CC, Blazed and Unfiltered channel. Don't forget to tap in with my blooder, you know what I'm saying, TMB with Monkey Man, Spinning the Block Media. You know what I'm saying, man? There's something out there for everybody. And don't forget to tap in right here, man, on your way to work, school, church, grocery store, your neighbor's front door, man. Don't forget to ask them, y'all, if they heard about Bearded Conversation. And if they ain't heard about us, tell them to pull their phones out, type it in, and hit that sub button for them. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building tonight, y'all. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Toxic Tuesday. Tonight was Manly Manday. It was a great discussion. I want to give flowers to my brother, Master Teacher Fox Dap, for hitting the panel tonight. I want to give some more flowers, another set of flowers to the Bearded Oracle for hitting the building, King, the GM. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure when the brothers step in the building, man. Good conversation, good understanding, good knowledge. Man, it is what it is, man. That's what I like to present to the channel. And again, man, I want to apologize to Monkey Man for yesterday's debacle, and what went on. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is, man. We can move, we're gonna move forward and move past it, man. It was a crazy, crazy night, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the night. But yeah, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. All superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So with that being said, to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, Uncle P, if you're still in the building, let them know what. Oh, hold on, Uncle P. Before I do that, Uncle P, we gotta holler at Cito, man. We probably can't even use the theme song no more. So we ain't gonna get out of here on Cito, y'all, because I can't monetize that theme song, man. We gonna have to get a new beat for the theme song because I got struck with it earlier, man, about the monetization for the theme song. So I ain't gonna play it, you know what I'm saying, because they ain't gonna monetize me because the brother that made the theme song monetized the song. I'm trying to get in contact with this person. And so listen, my mom's Uncle Pete, the name is Diggy Diamonds. Diggy Diamonds. I'm trying to get in contact with Diggy Diamonds so I can ask for permission for the use of this song. You know what I'm saying, for my theme song. So that's what I'm on the hunt in the mood to do right now. I mean, in the mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hunt down Diggy Diamonds and ask them for permission for Cito to use his vocal on the track. The name of the track is Funkalicious. I looked it up today once they told me. So yeah, man. I might not can play that no more. But I still got it in the archives. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I can get in contact with that brother, man, and we can play it. So it is what it is, man. And another thing, man. All you artists out there with their music, man, tap in with me, man. I got L Boogie, man. I got Mega Teeth. We got my co-CEO Monkey Man for them beats, man. We can make y'all some real genuine beats that's yours, that's y'all's, man. Listen, sometimes you gotta pay for it. He said radio station needs track. He said radio station needs those tracks, man. know what I'm saying? I got you. But see, we got to make sure it's on right music and shit. Yeah, man. So I got to stay on top of it, man. They, you know, these artists, man, we got to get original beats, man. That's the thing, man. We can't do nothing if it ain't original. You know what I'm saying? So to the whole team, man, if y'all watching, yeah, Uncle P, yeah, I ain't gonna even be able to play it. Yeah, I know that sucks, but that's part of the what you call it? He said clean versions about to be on replay on 107.9 FM, man. So yeah, we got some clean versions, man. So most definitely, I gotta call Cito. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and DJ Overtime say he got those beats too as well. So we got to work that out, man. Because you know I'm in the business of monetization right now, and I can't afford to. You know, we already do enough over here. You feel me? So we ain't gonna get out of here on Cito, man. We got to get up out of here on something else. Let me see, man. I want to change it up tonight. Change it up tonight, man. Let me see what we gonna get up out of here on, man. I like this song, man. Let's get out of here with a little. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get up out of here on this, y'all. Peace and blessings to everybody, man, that hit the stream tonight, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my mind, y'all know I love y'all, right? Hey, man, without y'all, it wouldn't be no bearded conversation, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Toxic Tuesday. Cito, J. Logan, take us home, y'all.
They ask me if I'm faithful. Tell them that I tried. I grew up with no ambition. Daddy locked in the system. Mama loves an addiction. Well, damn. Grandma was in the kitchen. Father, he kept on reaching. You had no reason. You said you wasn't leaving. You wrote me ramen dressing, so you never replied. Ask you a question. Did it hurt when I cried? And if it did you know you're the reason why? Did you know you're the reason why? It's me, my brother, sister, there's 3 fucking kids. Times you leave for days and I just swear you
Like the video, man. Come up the video, man. Like the video, man. Come up the video, man.
They raided the crib. Know you was gone. I know what you did. 15 years just to feed all of your kids. It is what it is. Made me the man that I am today. I wouldn't go back and change a single fucking day. No way, no motherfucking
how. Running wild as a motherfucking child. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Bearded conversation. We in the building tonight, man. Manly Manday, y'all. Hey, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Toxic Tuesday, man. And we out in peace.
Tell them 45.
Tell them 45. They asked me what I did. Yo, man, big shout out, man, to Gas Chamber Records / Entertainment. All no breaks. We out the door, y'all. Don't forget to cut the lights off in the bearded lounge.
I'm saying is that I'm grateful. I had to count my blessings. Lord knows I've been thankful. Don't let the money change. Smoke a blunt to ease the pain.
Light bill high, y'all. The light bill was high, y'all.
Guess we don't talk the same language. Product of my environment. I had to chase the bread. Like I'm in Flint, water boiling while loading up the lead. Niggas envy, so I gotta keep one aside the head. Feel like I'm Uzi Vert. All I'm counting up is dead friends.
Y'all know what it is, man. When we come together, man, maybe meet on the level. Once we get each other's presence, make it always be humble and fun. And when we meet each other's presence, y'all, it be always, I say always, and I do mean always, part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, so man, be family, peace, y'all.
They ask me what I'm gonna be. I don't know, I keep my head to the sky. They ask me what I did.
Like the video, man. Come up the video, man. Like the video, man. Come up the video, man.
They ask me if I'm faithful. I can tell them that I tried.
Peace.